What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So would you take Social Security at 62, or would you wait until you're 67, or would you wait until you're 70? If you wait until you're 67, you'll receive your full retirement benefits. If you wait until you're 70, you'll get the plus up, so you'll get an increase to your benefits. And if you take it at 62, you're going to take a cut to your benefits. So I'm going to show you this clip. We're going to talk a little bit about it. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel.
Here are the 3 reasons I'll be taking Social Security at 62. I'm Taylor, and as a certified financial planner, this is almost unarguable. 1, yes, I get a lower payout at age 62, but I logged into SSA.gov and calculated my payout at 62 versus full retirement at 67. The collective dollar amount to break even doesn't happen until I'm 79. And the average age of death for a male in the US is 75. 2, if I don't need the money, invest in a diversified portfolio and receive a modest 7% return, I will never, ever, ever break even by waiting. And 3, quote from the SSA website, trustees report projects the trust fund reserves will be depleted in 2034. If no action is taken by Congress to ensure solvency, the Social Security program will only have enough taxes coming in to pay out about 80% of scheduled benefits. And the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget calculates the big beautiful bill will add another 3 to 5 trillion to our national debt by 2034. So it may be much earlier than 2034. Yeah, I'm taking Social Security at 62. How about you?
Okay, so what do you guys think about that? I think he made some really valid points when it comes to taking Social Security at 62. So if you take it at 62, you're taking it early. It's about a 30% cut to your benefits if you take it at that time. If you wait until you're 67, you'll get your full benefits. If you wait until you're 70, you'll actually get the plus ups. And so you'll get about 24% more. I think it's around that number. So in his situation, you say, I'm going to take it at 62. He said, if you don't need the money, you can actually invest. And so as he stated, if you invest it and get 7% return, then you're not going to have to worry about this whole situation where you take it early, the penalty, that 30% penalty. So very interesting, very interesting. And then he also talked about the trust funds. And yes, the trust funds are slowly being depleted right now. So just think of it like this. You're contributing 6.2% when you're working. Your employer's matching that 6.2%. That money is going to the trust funds right now to pay out benefits. But it's not enough. FICA right now is not enough to pay out benefits at 100%. And so we have a trust fund. The trust fund is sitting on about $2.6 trillion. They're slowly taking from that trust fund because you don't have enough coming from FICA. And so eventually, in about 8 years, that trust fund is going to be completely depleted. When we see that point, they're talking about cuts to Social Security across the board of about 23%. And so he's saying, you know what, I'm going to take it now. I'm going to take it when I can and so he's saying, I'm going to take it at 62. I'm not going to wait because we could be in a situation where we see those cuts anyway. And so that's another strong argument. Now, another thing that we need to talk about, Congress needs to act. They need to reform Social Security. I don't think we're going to get to a point where we're going to see this cut of 23%, but Congress hasn't acted yet. So we're still waiting and seeing if they're going to do something. But as I stated, I think those are valid arguments to go ahead and take Social Security early. Obviously, everyone has a different situation. Some people might be able to hold out. Some people might be in really good health and they think, I can wait until 67. It's not going to be a problem. Some people might even say, I'll wait until 70. That's not going to be a problem for me either. And so it just depends on your situation. There are other people out there right now that are looking, they're 61 right now and they can't wait until they're 62 because they need the money. And so that's another thing to factor in with the economy and everything going the way it is. They might want to take it early. They might have a 401k, but they don't have much in a 401k. And so they can take Social Security and then take a little bit from their 401k and stretch that retirement money out for a little bit longer. But I want to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below.
Older Americans are filing for Social Security benefits at a record rate this year. A new analysis finds the number of people claiming Social Security has jumped 17% compared to last year. This is partly because of a record number of baby boomers who are reaching retirement age. And some Americans are choosing to claim benefits earlier than planned because of concerns the program may not be able to pay out future benefits.
Okay, so what do you guys think about that? I actually did a video a few days ago and I talked about the fact that, yes, you have more people filing. I think it was like 1.8 million people have filed new filings for Social Security benefits. And that's just in the first 5 months of 2025. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, it's crazy, right? Now, as he stated, that is a 17% increase, but that last part that he talked about there, and this is my biggest fear when it comes to Social Security and the information that's out there when it comes to Social Security, is that people are getting the wrong information and they're making decisions based on wrong information. And we've heard politicians out there saying Social Security is going bankrupt, Social Security is going bankrupt, it's not going to be there for you. And so now we have some people that could be filing for Social Security benefits thinking that Social Security will not be there for them. And that is not correct information. And even in this little clip that they showed here, that was coming from CBS, they should have corrected the fact that some people might think that Social Security won't be there for them, but CBS should have reassured in this little clip saying, look, Social Security will still be there for you. We have trust fund that has $2.6 trillion in it. In about 8 years, that trust fund will be completely depleted if Congress doesn't act and reform Social Security. However, we have more revenue coming in through FICA. And I've gone over this time and time again, 6.2%, you contribute, your employer matches 6.2%. That is revenue that's coming in to help pay out benefits. So as long as we have people in the workforce, we're going to have people receiving Social Security benefits. However, if that trust fund is completely depleted, then we'll be looking at a 23% cut. But you have people right now that are basing their decision to take Social Security early or take Social Security right now, thinking that it will not be there for them. And that's not good, because if someone takes, let's just give an example, someone takes Social Security at 62, they're going to see a hit of about 30%. And that's not good if you're making that decision solely based on the fact that you think Social Security won't be there. And you're thinking, you know what, I better take it now. That way I can receive it for the next 8 years. And then after 8 years, it's not going to be there. So when information comes out like that, you need to have the facts. And the facts are simple. We will still have Social Security, but it will be at a reduced rate if Congress doesn't act. So we'll have to see what Congress does in 8 years. So that's all I have for this video. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. So that's all we have for this video. Make sure if you guys want to send me an email, you can do that, david@thetecshow.com. Like the video, subscribe for more, and check out these videos over here for some more great content. Talk to you later. Bye.